Humans who love non-humans more than humans, Part 2 of 3. This presentation was created by Joseph Russell Tim Pugh Geisen. Extreme nature lovers and activists. Extreme nature activists love animals, plants, trees, land, water, air, and everything else in nature. Even common people do because it is just common sense. Even common people know that people get a lot of critical life surviving benefits from nature. Of course, nature is comprised of everything on Earth and beyond, including us. That is why people tend to think of nature as a provider and even termed it Mother Nature to show its caring nature and to remind us to take care of it and coexist with it. Extreme nature activists tells us that humans have been doing damage to her by pillaging her natural resources and encroaching on her territories and building ugly human cities. Mother Nature is indeed a good term. She nourishes humans with her natural resources but also kills or massacres humans so she can be with humans. She is like a mother who often visits her son unannounced to surprise him and then rearranges his disorderly house. Just look at the number of times Mother Nature visits humans every year. Typhoons, tornadoes, floods, bushfires, earthquakes, blizzards, heat waves and other calamities prove how Mother Nature is creative and thorough when she fatally rearranges human territories. Sometimes she is really inspired that she has buried an entire city in volcanic lava. Remember Mount Vesuvius erupting in the ancient days? Humans were so surprised with Mother Nature that Mother Nature burned and covered with volcanic ash normal people doing their normal everyday daily lives. There are still records of the interior decorations Mother Nature has done in the areas near Mount Vesuvius during the ancient times. Complete families in their dining rooms still eating their meal, people still sleeping in their beds, people walking and running and all kinds of activities people do being caught, burned, and covered in volcanic ash for all time. Mother Nature did not even save the faces of her victims so relatives can at least bury them in peace. Mother Nature is just like that. She is not judgmental. She kills people from all types of races, age, and economic condition. Extreme nature activists just see the giving part of nature. They tend to be blind to the taking part of nature. The taking part means the killing of people. There are a lot of people who care about nature and wants to preserve it, but nature does not care about people. Nature will do what it wants to do and does not care if people die because of its acts. It is also a battle of territory between people and nature. People build cities and forest lands and turn them into human settlements or farms. Animals of course are driven by food and as a result forage and or hunt whenever and wherever they can. They do not plant or farm like people and they go to areas where the food is wherever they can find it. Remember, animals have excellent visions and senses of smell as compared to humans. Birds can fly over the air and see food from far distances. Animals smell food for very long distances or even track them. For example, prisoner hunting dogs can track escaped prisoners not only by their scents in the air but also by the trails they leave. Wolves, foxes, bears, wild dogs, kangaroos, snakes, raccoons, moose, cows, monkeys, pigeons, bats and other animals that used to live exclusively in the forests have now made a lot of human cities their home. They are now so brazen already that they do not even hide when people are around. They do not even mind people but even sometimes attack people. They now publicly live and hunt on human cities. Humans are kind to animals that they do not kill these trespasser animals but merely deport them carefully back to the forests. But this kind act is of little use to the animal trespassers who have learned to like living in human cities over forests. Why do these trespasser animals like living in human cities? This is because human cities give them food which are usually the leftover foods of people. They also have shelters and heating courtesy of weather-protected structures of people. Extreme nature activists always blame humans for encroaching on nature. But animals, plants, and all of nature will take over the planet including human communities if we let them. Animals and plants do not stay put and build habitats. Animals and plants forage everywhere and do not care if they intrude on human habitats. Calamities will happen to humans every time nature wants it. To be continued in part 3 of 3.
Reminder: I may be presenting you correct, incorrect, or intentionally misleading information for my benefit only. I advise you to conduct your own study and double-check this presentation. Thank you for your time. I hope you will continue to watch my other presentations. See you again later.